dating advice. So Abutii AI get advice out.
Asking questions like, am I attractive enough? Reports say it's one of the most common questions asked. And look at the deluge of questions. ChatGPT handles 2.5 billion prompts a day, 2.5 billion prompts in 24 hours. So you can understand how much the world is already relying on bots. And it's okay to use AI, but here's a caveat. Just because you can ask something doesn't mean you should. So what should you never ask ChatGPT? Questions. We made a list and we'll start with the obvious one. Number one, do not.
Hey guys, hey, I forgot to correct you. Sharp is in Narajan. I hope you're good. I hope you're all nice. I know some may be sleeping at this time, but in some places you might find that it's 2 in the morning. So I hope you're sharp over it. I hope I'm not. I'm also good. We're back again. We won't take time, just to look at this video, because remember that every live stream that we do, you might listen to it and think maybe we're just yapping, but it's also educational, so it's important to listen to it than listening just to hear. I don't know if it makes sense, but yeah, let's go through this video. For me, it's let's look at how AI has interrupted everything. People looking for dating advices, go AI. Would say AI, or are you attractive enough? Ish, guys, yeah, it's bad.
Ask questions involving deeply personal or sensitive data, your passwords, your bank details, your office documents. Do not put them in ChatGPT. It may sound obvious, but you'd be surprised by how many people still do it. And here's the problem with this. Once you type it in, it is no longer fully in your control. Think of AI like a cloud notebook, not a log diary. So the rule is pretty simple. If you wouldn't shout it in a crowded room, do not type it into a chatbot. That's number one. Number two, therapy and medical questions. Yes, people are using AI for therapy. In fact, one study found that it's the number one reason people use ChatGPT for therapy. But a chatbot is not a therapist. It may give you advice that feels right, but it could be harmful for you. And yet, people do it constantly. A symptom shows.
Wait, guys. Aramen. So we trust a machine, a robot, technology with our lives. Guys, Bella, we need to take it back. Remember that science is against the Bible, right? Let's take it back a little bit. Science is against the Bible, and technology, the innovation of technology, is part of science. But when we come to religion, we've got emotions, we've got feelings, right? We are religious people, Bella. No matter you are Buddhism, you are a Christian, you are what? Oksalayo, you are part of a religion. You are part of this thing called religion. And like I said, remember, science is against religion, just to put it clear. What then happens when you, as a person, as the religious person, you trust science with your life? We have to take it back. for us to be able to understand how deep this thing is.
Up and they turn to ChatGPT to understand, even treat it. Now you may think, what's the harm in asking? We'll tell you what's the harm. Studies have found that ChatGPT carries a high risk of misinformation, especially on medical questions. So use ChatGPT to understand medical terminology by all means, but get your diagnosis from a doctor. Number 3, don't ask about illegal or dangerous things. How to hack, how to make a bomb, how to get away with murder. Don't ask these questions. Because AI companies are actively monitoring for misuse, some systems can even flag suspicious behavior, so that question that you may have asked out of curiosity may land you in trouble. Number 4, conspiracy theories. AI sometimes hallucinates, which means it can generate completely false information. And it will present that false information like a fact to you. There have been real cases of people going down conspiracy rabbit holes because the AI kept reinforcing their beliefs. So this is a big problem with bots. And number 5, do not use it for real human decisions. Should you quit your job? Should you break up? Confront your boss? AI can help you prepare for those situations perhaps, but it shouldn't decide for you. Because it does not know your life, your history, your relationships, your dilemma. It gives clean answers, but real life is messy. And I'm not saying do not use ChatGPT, whatever you use it by all means.
So, guys, but I remember that some posts, remember that where people we spend a lot of time on social media, and we just scroll through post from post to post. You might find that on your feed you've got about like 70% of posts that were AI generated, right? And just listen to what they say, right? Let me just take back a little bit.
It gives clean answers. Do not use it for real human decisions. Should you quit your job? Should you break up? Confront your boss? AI can help you prepare for those situations perhaps, but it shouldn't decide for you. Because it does not know your life, your history, your relationships, your dilemma.
So we and that's why it is say that a lot of people, they live their life for social media. They live their life for social media, and guys, social media is fake. That's not a real life. That's not like that is just a concept. It's more of like a perception now. The perception was materialized in a form how the social media is created. The status quo is social media, because eventually when it started, I don't think it was for that purpose. So there are people who use it usefully, so, but it's just like, oh no, our brothers and sisters now.
It gives clean answers, but real life is messy. And I'm not saying do not use ChatGPT or whatever bot you use. Use it by all means. It's a remarkable tool. AI is clearly the future. So do use all kinds of chatbots. But don't turn them into your doctor or companion or therapist. The question was never what ChatGPT can do. It can do a lot. The question is, what should you do with it? What should you share with it? And the answer more often is less than you think.
The world doesn't fit in boxes, so why should...
You had it. You had it.